Hi, I am Sara with Clements International, and today I'm going to walk through the 3 things you can be doing every day to set your technicians up for success. Listen, right now we are in the midst of season and it feels like there is no lack of work coming through the service department. So how do you take your most valuable resource in the service department, your technicians, and set them up for success day after day so that you can generate the kind of revenue you need from your service department? Well, there's 3 things I want you to do every single day in the service department. Number 1, let your technicians know what's coming down the pipeline before it gets to their bay. At the end of every day, I would encourage you as a service manager or as an owner to have a meeting with your technicians and let them know what kind of jobs they're going to be working on the next day. Typically, I would set the most challenging job up first and give them the easiest job at the end of the day. But tell them about the most challenging job. Technicians are fantastic problem solvers. They love a good puzzle and to figure out how to solve the puzzle, and that's what makes them such good technicians. So let them start solving the puzzle before they leave at the end of the day. Again, this should only take a few minutes, but it does require some work on your part. Number 2, make sure we're triaging. If you want to see success with your technicians, triage is an incredibly important part. Now, we could spend a lot of time talking about triaging, but to put it simply, triaging is looking at all of the units the day that they come in by the technician who's going to be working on the unit. We are then able to make sure we're communicating with the parts department on the parts that we're going to need for the repair so that when a technician is ready to work on a unit, all of the parts are there. I mean, could you imagine what would happen if a technician actually had all the parts they needed when they needed it? I will say that this process takes a few minutes. We build it into our flat rate for the job so that it actually is not costing us money. It's actually making us money. And it's something that we do every day, at least once a day during off season and twice a day during season. Okay, so incredibly important to set your technicians up for success. Third and finally is more of a weekly thing I would encourage you to do in the midst of season to set your technicians up for success. Nobody likes to be behind. And in the midst of season, one of the things that happens over and over again is we say, oh, we're booked out 6 weeks, we're booked out 8 weeks. Oh, heavens, I hope we're not booked out 8 weeks. That's a whole nother conversation. We're going to, number 1, change the wording to we are booked ahead, right? Oh, that has a whole nice ring to it. But we're also going to set up at least 2 days a week during peak season that are our high capacity days. We are going to go through all of the orders that we have, the work orders that we have in front of us, and we are going to pull out any basic maintenance jobs, and we are going to get through as many as possible over the course of a day, and then we'll probably pick a second day during that week if we have a huge amount of service on the lot. So if we're looking to set our technicians up for success during the day and specifically during seasons, we're going to, number 1, make sure technicians know what's coming. Number 2, we're triaging so we have the right parts. And number 3, pick at least 1 day, if not 2 days a week, that we're doing high capacity days in the service department to help us get through some of the inventory and units on the lot.